The truth was unveiled when the adopted daughter met a stranger. Written by Eberichukwu, Folktale Therapy. My name is Adiz, and I grew up in a world where my existence was a secret. I was told I was the daughter of a housemaid, a mere servant in the household of Chief Uzochukwu. I was treated like a shadow, always in the background, never good enough. But the truth was hidden, buried deep beneath the surface. Until one day, a stranger arrived with a revelation that changed everything. I was 25 when I met Dr. Nwosu, a kind-hearted doctor who noticed something peculiar about me. He asked me about my family history, and I shared what I knew. He listened intently, his eyes filled with compassion. A few days later, he called me to his office, his voice trembling with excitement. "Adiz, I have something important to tell you," he said. He showed me a file, filled with documents and photographs. "You're not who you think you are," he said gently. The truth was staggering. I was the biological child of Chief Uzochukwu, born out of wedlock. My mother, a young woman named Nena, had been in a relationship with him, but she was forced to give me up. The DNA test confirmed it. I was the chief's daughter, and I had a right to my inheritance. I confronted the family, and they were shocked, ashamed, and apologetic. But I didn't need their apologies. I needed the truth, and I needed justice. With the help of Dr. Nwosu and a lawyer, I fought for my rights and my inheritance. It wasn't easy, but I persevered. The journey was long and arduous, but I was determined to uncover the truth and claim my rightful place. I faced many challenges along the way, but I refused to give up. As I navigated the complex web of family dynamics and legal battles, I discovered more about my mother's past and her relationship with Chief Uzochukwu. It was a complicated and painful history, but it was also a testament to the strength and resilience of my mother. In the end, justice prevailed, and I was recognized as the chief's daughter. I was welcomed into the family, and I began to build a relationship with my newfound relatives. But my journey didn't end there. I realized that there were many others like me, young women who had been abandoned or silenced. I decided to use my experience to help others, and I started a foundation to support women in similar situations. Through my foundation, I provided support and resources to women who had been marginalized or oppressed. I helped them find their voice and claim their rights. And I became a symbol of hope and resilience for many. As I looked back on my journey, I realized that the truth had set me free. I was no longer a shadow, no longer a secret. I was a daughter, a woman, and a force to be reckoned with. I was hidden, but now I'm revealed. I'm a daughter, a woman, and a force to be reckoned with. This quote resonated deeply with me, and I knew it would inspire others to find their strength and voice. I had finally found my place in the world, and I was determined to make the most of it. I was Adiz, the chief's daughter, and I was proud of who I was. With my newfound identity, I was able to live my life authentically and pursue my passions. I was grateful for the journey, difficult as it was, because it had led me to where I was meant to be. And as I looked to the future, I knew that I would continue to grow and thrive, using my experience to help others and make a positive impact on the world. The unveiling of the truth had changed my life forever, and I was grateful for it. I was no longer living a lie, and I was finally able to be myself. I hoped that my story would inspire others to seek the truth and stand up for their rights. I knew that it wouldn't be easy, but I believed that it was worth it. In the end, the truth had set me free, and I was determined to use my freedom to make a difference. I was at ease, and I was proud of who I was.